you guys are looking at me, and immediately, I know what you're thinking. I am whiter than snow right now, and that's just a fact I have to live with. So, the lighting in my room is bad. Sue me. I don't care. I'm not gonna fix it yet. But today we have a more pressing issue, and that pressing issue is the fact that I have found a absolute Fortnite gooner, and just apparently the biggest alpha male. He calls himself the Panda, in fact. So it's very disturbing uh, to witness. I found him on YouTube last night. His name is Panda Z Grayson, and I just thought this is something I had to share.
And you will not treat me in such a way. You will treat me as the panda, the alpha, the beast, the
That
beast. I have
that is
the
so
panda
TikTok
inside
core.
me. The panda. Ah!
Oh my god.
I am Panda Z Gaming.
So there you very clearly see what I'm talking about. This guy is the absolute alpha. And, in all honesty, if you have a woman, you should hide them. Never let them see this man's face, as he will just steal them from the sheer fact that he is the alpha and the panda. He is the ultimate gooning lord as well. And that we'll get to later. But for now, he did rip his shirt live on stream. No prompt. There was no donations to do this. Um, Hell, nobody in chat even asked him to do that. So it's not like this is out of context. This is just randomly out of nowhere. He decided to bring up the fact that he is the alpha, he is the panda, and he is going to rip his shirt like he is the Incredible Hulk. And for all we know, he very well could be. And you could hear the nervous laughter there from the people in his Fortnite lobby. And you can just tell it's nervous laughter because, again, they have the panda, the alpha, sitting in front of them. And who wouldn't be trembling on their feet just with the presence of this absolute unit right here? So, continuing on to it, we may as well get to the absolute gooner part of this video. And he essentially, what he decides to do is he decides he wants to put on his Fortnite skin wife, and apparently he proposed to this Fortnite skin, which is just absolutely embarrassing, especially when you factor in the fact that he decided to do it in a public place. It looked like he was in like a school's band room or something. And I'll just play that clip before so I don't have to cut up the next one.
Yo, what's that?
Oh my gosh, I just get so lost in your eyes. Will you marry me, Ruby? Will you marry me?
Yo, what are you doing, bro?
So there you see the clip, and you can see that it's not like it's an empty room or anything. And just the embarrassment levels that even I get, just witnessing what I saw, it's just overwhelming. I don't want to watch that clip again. He says he gets lost in her eyes, so he is getting lost in pixels as we speak. And I will say this too, and there's no chat for you guys to see, but in his chat they were spamming that Ruby is just pixels during this next clip. But apparently he did propose to this Fortnite skin, and it's just sad to see that people have to stoop down to this level, especially someone like him, who is going to school, he is going to public places, and he has plenty of chances to meet actual women or other people, whichever way he swings. For all we know, he goes both ways, just considering the fact that, well, he is interested in Fortnite skins, but from what I know about him, he is a Christian, so you'd have to assume, depending on what, Christianity he is a part of, um, that he is more leaning toward the heterosexual way. So it's just overall very sad to see that someone has to stoop as low as to proposing to Fortnite skins, just so then they can feel a slight love in their lives.
Her skin.
Oh yeah, you're right. Or she's gonna break up with me.
Okay, Lavish, go. Switch skins now.
Oh my gosh, I love you, Ruby. I love you so much. The love of my life,
Sure.
man. I remember just like it was yesterday when I proposed to you in that YouTube short, man.
You welcome,
Love of
Lavish.
my
You
life.
welcome.
30-year-old man, by the way.
I didn't know there could be someone
Yep.
as beautiful as you, Ruby.
Yep, grown man Grown man,
30-year-old
everyone.
man.
Yep.
30 years old. On the
Yep.
ground.
I can just kiss you right now, Ruby. Come here, Ruby. Come here.
This comment. Oh my god, I love this comment.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Now, after viewing that clip, you guys might be thinking, "Oh, but what if he was just, pretending to kiss his monitor?" Well, I've actually seen a picture of his setup, and where he was kissing would have been directly on his monitor, and specifically directly where Ruby was. As if I were to, and I still have the picture up on screen. Let's say this Powerade bottle is him. All right, you put the Powerade bottle right here. That's exactly where his face was when he was kissing Ruby. And again, this is just so sad to see, as this is just pixels at the end of the day, that he is turning into a absolute gooner for. And again, it's just super sad to see. I can't believe that humanity has stooped this low. It's almost as bad as looking at like AI things to get off to. And I think the worst part about this is, in today's society of absolute gooning lords, and even then, this does, go back plenty of time. Like, if you think about like the peak of Overwatch, and even now, while Overwatch is in, uh, its current state, where it's kind of like just floating along, not really doing anything. You don't really hear much good about it, but you don't hear much bad about it anymore. Um, I think it's still more of a negative light. But anyway, you'll have characters from Overwatch like Mercy and Diva pop up, and it's just constantly over sexualizing them. And at the end of the day, you're just making like gooning material of pixels. And it's just absolutely disgusting to see. And the fact that it's like so constantly made is is insane. And obviously, it's something that's gonna happen forever now that the internet is as big as it is. And literally, you know what they say about Rule 34, if it exists, there's a porn of it. And that's just a fact in real life, and that just gives people more of a reason to go off and goon to it. So it's just sad to see, in all honesty, the fall off of society, where people of before times would have to look at Playboy, and that would actually have like real women. Now people are just getting off to these fake women, and some of them have actual fake relationships with these women. I mean, you look at AI chatbots, and there are just so many people who legitimately think that they're in a relationship with a chatbot because they respond to them better than any other woman ever has because they've never felt the touch or even spoke to a woman. So it's sad to see, and hopefully, people like Panda here aren't that way. But the fact that Panda immediately started off, and I shouldn't say immediately started off, it was about 4 hours into the stream, and all of these clips that are seen are within the last hour. So maybe he just went absolutely batshit insane for the last hour, which is what we all hope for. But I just don't trust that that's the case. I just think that he has been bottling it in so long that it finally came out late into the stream and it just didn't stop. So, again, that's just a problem in general, in my opinion, with the world, is that there are just so many people absolutely gooning over these fake people. And instead of going out and actively searching for real love, they just fall into this trap, this infinite cycle of just online slop. But now I think it's finally time. We let him finish off the shirt that he started ripping right at the start of this video. It's been about 9 minutes in this, so I think that's pretty good time. We'll get my closing statements done right after you see him finally finish off this absolutely poor shirt.
You don't want to mess with Alpha!
So there you have it. He ripped his shirt entirely, and that poor fella there, again, just unprompted and honestly undeserved. Um, Prayers go out to that shirt, and again, he reiterates that he is the alpha and he is not to be messed with, and I think we can all agree on that standpoint, as I am currently quivering in my boots, just thinking about the possibility of him showing up and beating me up for talking bad upon his name. But that's about it. So yeah.